Alright, so this is the second part of the video series on um, the lesson What's a Sick Day? In the previous video we went over creating and setting up a Google site for your students, and the thinking behind that is to have kind of a one-stop shop for the sub to go to extend the learning for the students, kind of have everything laid out and mapped out there, and I'll link to that video in the description. But with this video, what we're going to do is use something called Versal, which is a free tool for teachers. They do have a paid tier, which I'll include an image on in the video. But what it does is it allows the students to have kind of a self-guided, self-directed learning environment contained entirely on the web. And so they can go through the lesson at their own pace. But it's better suited for classes where you have one-to-one, or the students are in a lab, or even BYOD. So what I'm going to do is walk you through just the simple process of, the process of creating a simple Versal that you can then add filigree and details to later on. So first thing we need to do is go to versal.com, and then we'll click sign in. I've already created my account and used the Google sign-in, which works well for me, but you can create your own. Okay, and so this is the only class that I've created myself. These are sample classes that Versal provides to you. So the next thing we need to do is click on Create New. We're going to title this course Steel Absent. Create it. Okay, and so this is the template. So you have kind of a blank page. This is the landing page. Then down here you have different gadgets that you can use, and I'll show you what a few of these are. Some of them you'll have to explore on your own, but the ones I'm going to show you are ones that I've actually used in the lessons that I've created. So we'll title this lesson Steel Absent February 2nd. Get rid of this. Okay, and we're going to add a lesson to that. We're going to call this one Lesson Plans. Call this one Emergency Procedures. And we'll call this one Seating Charts. Okay, so what we want to do here actually is add our lesson plans. So if you look down here at the bottom, you have your different gadgets. So the core gadgets will be things like section header, text, image, video, quiz, categories, so on and so forth. Then you have viewers. And in the viewers, you can actually embed Google Docs files. So what you do is you click it, drag it into the page, or into the window, and you need to get the URL for your lesson plans. So I don't have an actual lesson plan created, so we'll just pretend that this is the lesson plan. I'm going to get the link, copy, go back to Versal, and we'll paste it in. And it's really quick. It's actually very smooth, and you'll see that the lesson is right there, lesson plan right there. Okay, emergency procedures. For me, it's going to be the exact same thing. Click it, drag in Google Docs, find the emergency procedures page. Okay, and then paste it. And then it'll pop up. Okay, and then seating charts. And there is a video that Versal put out that shows you how to embed a folder. So you actually can do that. What I'm going to do is just use the document upload again. But what I'll do also is I'll link the video for creating or adding a folder. I'll link that video in the description. All right, so here's zine chart. Okay, now the next one we're going to have intro video. Okay. And for this one, we're going to go back to the core viewers. We'll click video. And you want to get the YouTube video. So for me, YouTube, type in Justin Steele, closure. There I am. Right, so this is the video that I want. This is my intro video. So I'll copy the URL, paste it right there. You'll see the preview of the video. Make sure that's the one you want. Click use. Okay. The next lesson is going to be first 5. And this one's also going to use the Google Docs viewer. So click and drag them in. Search for first 5. Get the link. Go back to Versal. There we go. Get another lesson. We'll call this one background knowledge. Right, and for background knowledge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a Quizlet. And if you're not familiar with Quizlet, it's actually a really great tool. It's a kind of a vocabulary learning website. Tell you what, we're going to be specific here. I'm going to pretend where the kids are learning about the Civil War. And so what you do is you find the flashcards that you want, copy the URL, and when you go into Versal, you do have to do something specific. So it needs an embed code. Now, up to right here is the exact same URL that we just copied, but then you also need this /embed v2. So we just want to get rid of this part and paste our URL and get rid of that extra /. Okay. And then just like that, here's the flashcards for the Civil War. All right, I'm going to add this one. This one's going to be called formative assessment. I'm going to go back to core. I'm going to add a quiz. Okay. What 2 sides fought in the Civil War? And so you create the questions. Be specific: Union and Confederacy. Tell you what, let's change this because I don't believe you can do multiple select. So that is one downside. Which side won the Civil War? There we go. Let's be specific. And we'll get rid of this, get rid of this. And so we've selected what the correct answer is. You see you can set a time limit. You can also set a passing percentage. You can add pictures. So you have to drag the file from your computer. You can't just use a link. So let's see here. I don't think I have any school-related pictures on there, so we'll just skip that one for now. And then just add another picture or another question. Add your answers. And then you move on. All right, so there's a formative assessment. Here's the closer. Okay, and then on the closer, you can use a few different tools. There's a really great lab called Image Annotator. So you can drag the image up there, you select the image, and then the students can annotate on the picture. There's one similar to it here called Deeper Diagram, which is also really good. So you add the image, and then the students can add content to it. So that's good as well. Oh, and you know what? We forgot our assessment for the day. Silly us. So let's go ahead and add that. So we'll click Add Lesson. Activity, learning activity for February 2nd. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a timeline. Have the students create a timeline, and we're also going to provide the directions. here, we'll find the directions. Okay, so pretend that these are the directions. Go back to Versal. There we go. And we need to tell the students what to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a section header above this. And so you see it's actually very easy to change things. Okay, there are the directions for today's assignment. We'll get another section header right here. Create a timeline for the Civil War. All right, and you know what? We need to actually drag this above the formative assessment. And so the students will have background knowledge, learning activity, formative assessment, and closer. And so pretty much just like that, that's our lesson. It's self-paced. I'll show you what it looks like as a learner. Okay, we'll go back to the beginning. Now here's the thing is that the student would have access to your lesson plans, emergency procedures, and seating charts if you choose to let them, if you put them on there for the sub. So you don't have to. It's just something that I've chosen to do. But then you can see the intro video, first 5, background knowledge, learning activity. Boom, 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 boom. It's all right there. Okay, so that's Versal. One quick caveat of Versal is if you're using the free version, it is difficult to know who's using what. So you want to include identifiers or make sure the students include identifiers as they're working so that you can identify who did what, who turned what work in, things like that. So other than that, that's it. Hope you enjoyed Versal. And yeah, this is the second part of our What's a Sick Day series. So thanks. See you next time.